Before I eat this beautiful meal, as we are all blessed with the man in the kitchen, my son, this is what I want to talk about. It's squares and obligations and understanding of what we have as a dead center, the pitchfork in Neptune, or the sign of energy over here. Fibonacci in space. We're not going to talk about that. Using one square, my center is dead center in between the square. How can I get two even areas to create a third place equally to my height as my depth? I cannot. The only way to find a dead center is to create two x's. And this would be my dead center right over here, but I would only show a half space here, a half space to the left, a half space to the right, and only a half space left over, right? Using up, but it's unequal to the area passage in size, which would leave me over only this area here and this area here separated, where these two ends will now have a hole in life. This would be singular. This would be one human light. But in the development of what we have, we automatically have to create one side. We're going to use the 9 instead of the 4 right now. And then we're going to create the other side. But to create this perfectly, in order to get a dead center, we have a complete square here. Okay. Complete square here. We can do it to the left or to the right. We need this sign in order to get 3 complete areas. So we have 2 and creating the center of 1 and all. Okay, they're all equal sides, A, B, C. And then we have the same thing for height. Okay, here is area below, 1, 2, 3 areas, and here is, see the center line, area above, 1, 2, 3 areas. But we have to, in order to create the center, we have to pull out this area to have one area over here, in between this one area over here and one equal area over here. So we, instead of having what you would have is A and C. In A and C we create B, and through what would be A, D, and G, we would have A and G equaling to D, noting as it is the half-life. The reason for the half-life is because when you do take a cube and you look at dead center, here's your half-life right here, because it's in between. All measurements are to the corners when you measure from the center. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Yummy!